Okay, you ever stop and think about how people handle their birthdays? I mean, for some, it is the biggest, most important day of the entire year. But for others, it's just another Tuesday. So we're going to dive into the fascinating psychology of why that is. Yeah, on one side, you've got the whole shebang, right? The massive parties, the balloons, the wall of social media posts, the whole production. And then, on the other side, you've got the quiet day. No fuss, no cake, no party. Just another 24 hours. The difference is pretty dramatic when you put them side by side like that. So, what is really going on here? Is it sadness, a sign of being super mature, or is it something else entirely? Well, it turns out the answer usually comes down to one of three main reasons. So, our first reason, well, it takes us back in time. We're talking about a painful past where the very idea of a celebration is actually tied to hurt. Just imagine this for a second. Maybe when you were growing up, your birthday was forgotten a lot. Or maybe you'd get really excited, plan a party, and hardly anyone would show up. Over time, experiences like that are genuinely painful, and our brains adapt to protect us from that feeling. It just becomes easier to not care at all. There's actually a psychological term for this: learned helplessness. It's exactly what it sounds like. After being let down again and again, your brain kind of gets trained to stop expecting good things to happen. So you give up trying. And this isn't just about birthdays. It can bleed into all parts of your life, making it tough to get excited about anything that might just lead to another disappointment. So the birthday becomes just another day, not because you don't care, but because caring just hurts too much. All right, now for our second group. For these folks, it's not really about past pain, it's all about present pressure. These are the people who are just caught in the absolute whirlwind of modern life. I mean, think about it. You've got work deadlines breathing down your neck, you've got studies, family responsibilities. The pace of life is just relentless. Their birthday rolls around, and before they can even blink, the day is half over. It's not that they want to ignore it, it's that their to-do list is so long that celebrating feels like just one more exhausting chore. This actually leads to a really interesting phenomenon some call time blindness. Your brain is so overloaded, so swamped with tasks, that special days just lose their meaning. They stop feeling special. They just kind of fade into the background noise of life. So for this group, the birthday isn't being ignored on purpose, it's just getting squeezed out by everything else that's demanding their attention. And that brings us to our third reason, and honestly, it might be the most profound one. This isn't about pain, it's not about stress. This is about a powerful, independent mindset and a really solid sense of self-worth. See, for this group, they absolutely know it's their birthday. They just don't feel the need to make a big deal out of it. And this isn't about being lonely, and it's not about being too busy either. It's a very conscious choice, and it comes from a place of deep emotional security. This slide really breaks it down perfectly. Some of us rely on external validation. We need the parties, the gifts, the public attention to feel good about ourselves. But this other group, they run on internal validation. That feeling of being valued comes from within, from their own sense of competence, their autonomy, and just this quiet inner satisfaction. The psychology behind this is called self-determination theory. It's basically the idea that real, lasting well-being doesn't come from outside praise or events. It comes from within. So for these people, they don't need a specific date on a calendar to feel good about who they are. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? I don't need others to prove my value with candles and cake. I already know my worth. For them, being mature means realizing that your value isn't up for debate. And it sure isn't something that gets confirmed by a party once a year. What's so fascinating here is that how we approach our birthday can actually say a lot about our approach to life in general. It's more than just a day. Yeah, the way we handle this one single day can be really revealing. It shows us if we're driven by past pain, by our current priorities, or by a sense of inner peace. For some, it's about learning you don't need to be in the spotlight. Instead of needing one big day for everyone to notice you, you find meaning and value in the everyday, seeing that every day has something special to offer. So, in the end, whether you throw a massive party or you just let the day pass by quietly, your attitude toward it reveals something pretty important about you. It could be pointing to some pain that needs healing, your current priorities in a busy life, or the fact that you found a deep internal sense of peace. And that leaves us with one final question to think about. Which one are you? Do you need that external celebration to feel seen and to feel valued? Or have you already found that sense of celebration deep within yourself? There's no right or wrong answer here, of course, but just understanding why you are the way you are, well, that's a really powerful step in understanding yourself.